Hello, my name is Anthony Horsch. I'm the Director of Education and Interpretation here at Old CowTown Museum. Old CowTown Museum is an open-air museum. By that we mean we have 40 buildings that have artifacts in them, and each of them comprise an exhibit, and the whole collection is considered the open-air museum. We have been around for a long time, over 60 years. Started in the late 1950s. Our mission is to tell the story of Wichita and Sedgwick County from 1865 through 1880. We do vary a little bit, plus or minus 5 years, so we could go 1865 to 1885. So here in the museum we have a mix of different buildings and structures. About a third of our buildings come from the 1870s time. They are original to the founding of Wichita. Those would be the First Presbyterian Church, the Munger House, the Trader's Cabin, the original jail. We also have a group of buildings from about the turn of the century, about 1910 or so. We also have a group of buildings that were built on site. Our collection of buildings is not meant to be a miniaturized version of early Wichita, but does give you a flavor of what all would have been available to the townspeople in that particular time. On a daily basis here at the museum, you can interact with a number of costumed interpreters, folks that will tell you about life that was happening in our particular era. We try to staff the craft sites that we have, the blacksmith shop, the carpenter shop, the printing shop, and the dressmaking shop, so that you can see some of the crafts that we're doing. We do have gunfights that happen twice a day, and there's a lot of activity that can give you the flavor of what is going on at the time. We also have a number of events that are happening this year. So this season we have a couple of new events as well as some returning favorites. Our first event on April the 14th will be the Little House on the Prairie Day. On April 28th we have the Civil War. On May the 26th we have our Steampunk Day. On September the 8th we have the Roaring Twenties. Give us a chance to show what happened during Prohibition era here in Wichita. On December 7 and 8, 14 and 15, we have Old CowTown's Victorian Christmas, a chance for you to come out and see our grounds decorated as you would have seen 140 years ago. We are always looking for volunteers that would like to come out and help us tell our story. Whether you have interested in learning one of the skills, being a blacksmith, a carpenter, or a printer, whether you'd like to work out at the farm, whether you'd like to be a dance hall girl or a proper Victorian gentleman walking through town, all of those are possible options. Old CowTown Museum is in the heart of Wichita. We're on 1865 West Museum Boulevard. If you're familiar with the Art Museum or the Mid-America All-Indian Center, we're nearby, part of the museums on the River District. We are open during the summer months, Tuesday through Sunday, generally from 10 until 5, Sundays from 12 until 5. And during the winter months, we are closed on Sundays and Mondays. Otherwise, we follow the same hours that I mentioned earlier. So, if you'd like to find more information, we are on the web at oldcowtownmuseum.org, one word. We are also on Facebook and Twitter and, well, it's Instagram, so look for us there. That'll give you all the information about prices and upcoming events and all sorts of things that we have going here at the museum.